Craig Cohen 87 here with episode 247 of the Ironman. Oh yeah. And it's gonna be a leg day, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling good. Still got that a little bit of tenderness at the hamstring, so I'm a little nervous. I'm not nervous, but I don't want to make it worse. But this is the time of the season in prep where I'm going to have to push myself harder than I do at any other time of the year. I can't stop training. I have to keep going. So I'm probably going to do a few more warm-up sets. I'm going to go with lighter weight, more reps, and really not try to go fast and really jerk it. Now, I don't do that anyways, but I'm really going to emphasize it this time. But I'm going to try to work up and get as heavy as I can. I still want to go for 170 on that laying hamstring curl machine. Let's see. Not gonna do calf raises. That's definite. I'm looking forward to that hack squat machine. I want to nail those hack squats. 3 sets. Third set's gonna be a drop set. Probably hands on my knees the whole way, and I just want to finish these hamstrings off. I really like how my legs are looking, getting leaner, and they're looking good. I'm happy with that. Cardio 280. This will be the hardest day for me. It's always hardest for me to do the treadmill specifically, well, cardio in general, but treadmill specifically when my legs are numb. And now I'm going up to 280 calories. It'll be interesting to see if I'm ahead or behind yesterday's progress. So yesterday I think I did it just under 30 minutes, which is fine with me. So now my goal will be again under 30 minutes. I may take it a little bit easier early on. I don't know. I like getting, as soon as I'm ready to go, I go. I'm not going to pace myself on the treadmill. Um, and again, my posing is looking really good. Actually, looking forward to posing. Now that I'm leaner, I want to pose. I'm like, oh, I didn't notice that line before. I'm getting a lot of that. It's nice to see, you know? It's definitely nice to see. Man, I'm tired. I mean, there's just no way around it. I got to bed at 1 o'clock, woke up at 8. That's 7 hours. That's not terrible, but for a bodybuilder who's working all day, hitting cardio, hitting the machine, really you want 8 or 9 hours. But my schedule doesn't allow it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I have to make up for it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And such is life, you know? You gotta just play the hand you're dealt. And I'm actually really enjoying this game, so I am not complaining at all. I'm just I like to remind myself of the obstacles I have in front of me and how I almost like to meditate. I meditate. I go over, I envision myself failing, then I envision myself figuring out the problem and succeeding at the issue. Yeah. I don't chant slogans. I don't be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. No, I have to believe that I'm gonna do it. Just saying, talk is cheap. Anyways, I've spoken enough. See you in the gym. Exercise 1, set number 1, leg extensions, 265, which I got for 14.6 last week. I don't care if I get it or not, as long as I'm crying at the end of it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 14, 15, 16, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15.5. Ooh, pretty good, pretty good. Alrighty, 190. Got 13 last week. Here we go. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. I burnt more than the first one. Beautiful. Third and final. I'm going to go down to 145 from 160 last week. I'm still going to drop it. Haven't figured out what with what yet. Here we go. I want to get over 15 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1, 100 pounds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very happy with these 3 sets. Set number 1, seated hamstring curls. So I'm going to give it a try. The first set, I just did the yellow bands, and it was sore at first, but then it warmed up. And now it kind of doesn't bother me at all. We'll see how it does under a real load. So I got the band on, plus 40. I'm going to squeeze and hold it as many reps as I can. Touch and go. And then the partials. We'll add that all as 1 rep. I'm not going to divide it. Here we go. Oh, that's heavy. I definitely want at least 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Pretty good. Second set. Cut the weight in half from 40 to 20. Just like last set. Last set was really good. But I might add some baby partials. We'll see. I don't want to leave any room in the tank for those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 25, it's pretty high. I think I'm gonna keep that weight on. Third and final, same weight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I made it. Oh, boy. There will be no drop down set here. Woo! My hamstring performed better than I thought. Excellent sign. All right. Something else. Set number 1, laying hamstring curls. And unlike the seated ones, these ones were bothering me a bit more. So I'm going to make 2 changes. First, I'm going to go down to 140. Second change is I'm going to hold the squeeze for as long as I can, for as many reps as I can, then go touch and go, then go with the long length partials. I think that 1, 2, 3 is the best I can do to failure. I basically went to failure 3 times in the same set. And 140 actually might be a little too heavy. My goal is 12 to 15, but I'll take what I can get. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Interesting. Wow. That was a very weird set. I did way too many partials and not enough of the other ones. And I felt like I didn't go to failure on that one. The pain of the injury superseded the pain of the muscle fiber breakdown. So maybe I lowered a little bit more and go from there. Second set, so I'm going to go down to 125, and I'm going to divide the reps up a bit. Holds and full range of motion versus long length partial. I think that's the best way to do it. All right, here we go. Let's see what my hamstrings can put up with. This is warm-up weight. 1, no holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm going to drop down this set. 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. All right, I think that's we'll call it a 2 sets. The thing is, I really killed it on the seated, but the laying, okay. I didn't overdo it. I didn't upset the injury anymore. Let's go hit some hack squats. Set number 1. And of course, I had a bit of a dilemma. I got 14 with 540 last week, and I was contemplating going up. But I have a feeling if I go up, I'm going to fall way short of what I should hit. So I'm going to stick to the 540. Just going to do as many as I can, and I'm not even benchmarking last week, whatever I get. And then I'll use my hands on these for the rest. I definitely want over 10. Whew. I want to get nice and deep. Not going to pause at the bottom. And then I'm not going to lock out on top. I'm going to come almost all the way up, but try to stay as low as possible for most of the rep. All right, here we go. Let me just meditate a bit. All right, here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make it. Well, good set though. Good set. Ooh, might need longer than a minute and a half. I'll start the timer shortly. Woo. All right, here we go. Set number 2. And I was thinking about that, and I made a good decision to stick to 540. I would have been really disappointed had I went any heavier. I only got one less rep, but those were good reps. Those were deep. They weren't too fast. I really felt them. And boy, I mean, that was failure. I could barely get up, hands on my knees, because the hands on my knees can only get me so far. I feel it a lot, but the hands aren't actually doing that much. The legs are doing never below 90%. I'd be shocked if I'm at even 50 pounds on the hands. All right, so 450. Now, I did get this for 14 reps last week, so I'll be thinking 14, but more realistically, 10 to 12. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Come on, I want big legs on stage. This is how I get them. Not by doing leg extensions, not by doing leg curls, not by doing calf raises. I have to do compound heavy movements. Whew. There's a reason why people don't squat. Because it's hard. And this is like a hybrid squat, so. Anyways. Let's just put everything I have into this set. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whew. I hit it somehow. God. Whew. For somebody with a tender hamstring, this has been a pretty good leg day so far. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. And it's going to be a drop set. Third and final. Whew, really good first 2 sets. Honestly, if I do no more, that's good. But this is going to be all gravy. High protein, low fat gravy, of course. So I'm going to go with the 360. I'm going to do as many as I can. And I think we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to go hands on knees to really finish this one off. It'll be interesting to see how many I could do. I might be able to do a lot. This is significantly lighter than my first set. Going down from 810 to 720 is a much smaller drop than going from 450 to 360. That's a big drop if you're to calculate it as a percentage of the weight. And then I'm thinking 270, which should be warm-up weight. Keep in mind, I do have a band on the weight, so it's always less than what the plate says, but not at the top, only at the bottom. All right, here we go. Here, the thing is, I got no energy. I'm zapped. But now I got to extract every ounce of glycogen from these muscles and burn it. Burn it, throw it in the fire. Here we go. Oh, 1. That was hard. 2. 3. 4. Let's try feet closer together. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew. All right. 10. That's not bad, I guess. Not good, but it's not bad. Let's bring it down to 270. And let's see if I can bang out another 10. And that will be all the gasoline I have. And the matches. Oh God. It's so light, but I can't move. 1, 2, 3. Feet closer together. 4, 5, 6. Oh. All right, 10-6, 10-6. Whew. Let me get this death trap off of me. Whew. Oh my God. I'm sweating buckets here. That was a lot of reps, but good reps. All right. I think it's time for some walking lunges, cardio, and you'll see me for the pose down.
Alrighty. Well, let's discuss the good and the bad. The good, excellent workout. I mean, come on. Let's face it. I outdid myself. I was not expecting that kind of a day with a bummed out hamstring. Although it's not torn, it's not ripped. It's just, I don't know. It's something happened to it. I definitely noticed it. But I really went hard. Loved it. I loved not doing calves on leg day. I could really focus on the calves, on the legs. Very happy with the hack squats and everything else I did. And because I was able to hit the hamstring, it's gonna repair itself. Kind of like a physio, I didn't overdo it. As soon as the pain never really got terrible, it was just a little uncomfortable. Now the bad. So got on the treadmill, and I knew right away, uh-oh. I'm going at 3, and 3 was difficult. 3 is supposed to be very easy. Waited about 2.5 minutes, and I said, okay. Now lately, I've been doing it around 30-second mark. I've been going up to about 6.5. But I said, you know what, let's just do 5.5. And I was wobbling at 5.5. And I'm like, uh-oh, back down to 3. I have to do 3 here. And then I tried to go up a couple more times. Then I tried raising the incline and keeping it at 3, and my feet started hurting. And then around the 10-minute mark, I stopped. So my streak of 14 straight days of nailing my target is over. I gotta restart it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna get this streak started again. Well, it's just the Tuesday, the leg day. I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Posing was great, stretching was great. So there was a lot of good, but again, the posing, the cardio wasn't good. And the cardio is very important because we're factoring in my stage look with the cardio. So every time I don't hit the cardio, I'm basically putting the finished product at risk. Now, I haven't missed it lately. This is the first time out of 15, so I'm 14-1 in the last 15. But I'll finish off the week good, and then it'll be next Tuesday. I'll have to figure something out. Maybe I do the cardio after the posing and the stretching, which may not be a bad idea. But I've been on such a streak, I haven't worried about it. Especially when I kill legs. When I kill legs and they get numb, yeah, that's the thing. So overall, I'm still feeling very good. My legs are definitely going to grow after that. I mean, that was superb. 540, low, deep, really killing it. And then I really went to failure, especially on that first set. I didn't think I almost gave up, but I'm like, well, it's moving, I'll wait till it stops moving. And I had nothing more to push with, so like I was gassed out. Ooh, that was definitely a beyond failure rep. And the hex squat is just so much more demanding. It's the most demanding exercise I do by far. The rep range is wide, it's long. It feels like a rep takes forever. It's like you're going up and up and up, and it's like when am I done? And then same thing when you're going down. It's like, when is this over? And it's like it's finally over, and it's like 1. Okay, now you got to do 2. Oh boy, no other exercises like that. I find every other exercise easy by comparison, including the leg press. But you already know that. All right, well, I'm going to think about how to prevent this from happening again. But I'm definitely not going to sacrifice my leg days. There's no chance of that. The leg day is still more important than the 1 day of cardio, but they're both important. And if I want to be taken seriously as a bodybuilder, then I got to act seriously. Not just quitting after 10 minutes. Because even though I was only able to do 3, it just annoyed me that I couldn't go above it, and I didn't want to stay on the treadmill. But I should have just stayed for 3 for at least the 30 minutes I would have done anyways. But I gave up before that because I couldn't take I was pissed off. Anyways, I'll leave us off here. we'll discuss. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode. We're doing back. Back days have been pretty good. Hopefully they fixed the buckle on that lat machine, that pullover machine that I love so much. But if not, that's okay. I'll do what I can. I might lower the weight on it a bit. Rather than go at 270 for that first set, I'm thinking maybe 225 and try to squeeze more reps. And this way, I'll be less reliant on that seatbelt. Well, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, peace out.